Oh, I'm not even speaking. I'm doing it again. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I did it again. I did it again. I'm so sorry. Right. Hello, welcome. I forgot to just add my sound on there. That would be a good thing to do. So, this is what we're playing with today, framed and festive. And today we're just going into YouTube and my Facebook group. So, good. Jackie can hear me now. Great. Yes, it was the one thing I needed to do. And I was chatting away with you guys on YouTube and I forgot. I was like, must remember to do that this time. Yeah. But you know what? That's that. I'm just, sometimes I just forget things, right? I'm blaming my age. So, what I was trying to say was that I'm not going onto my business page anymore, because last time I did that, they cut me out for 4 days, and I'm not having that anymore. I couldn't cope 4 days without it. I couldn't speak or comment or do anything to anybody on Facebook at all. So we're not doing that anymore. So it's exclusively now going to my Facebook group, Card Making for Beginners and Beyond, or here on YouTube. So welcome to both those places. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Betty. Hello, Joe. Nice to hear you and see you. Hopefully you can hear me now. Excellent. No, it's not your setting, Cheryl. I'm so sorry. It's me. Oh, dear. Right. Okay. So here we go today. We're going to be looking at those last minute Christmas cards, okay? Because I know most of you have already done your Christmas cards. I've been seeing Christmas cards being posted since July, right? So I know that you've been busy doing your Christmas cards, and you probably already have, a stack of Christmas cards. I have the same. In fact, one of my jobs over the next week or so is to busily handwrite those cards out and send them out to all my customers to say thank you for supporting me this year, because I always like to send a Christmas card to everyone. But, and there's a big but, it always happens to me, I forget someone. A bit like I forget my sound. Somebody will send me a card and I'll be like, oh no, I've forgotten to send them a card. Or they'll just arrive. Hello. Like, hi, lovely to see you. Come and sit. Let me just go and finish something up in my office. Handwrite Christmas. Happy Christmas. So if that's you and you come round and I just dip off to the office and don't just go, ta-da, here's your Christmas card already, then you know it's because I have sadly forgotten you. So I'm giving up all my secrets today, right? Ah, dear. So yes, so it happens to all of us. We might get a new friend. We might suddenly find someone we really like, either locally or a new neighbor moves in, or, something might happen and you suddenly realize you haven't got a Christmas card for them. And you're like, oh no, I need to get a Christmas card. So today, my Christmas cards are all about quick and easy, simple Christmas cards. Okay. So let me catch up with some of the chat. Here we go. Oh, Nola, hello. I hope you're feeling all right. Oh, I'm so glad you got up to watch us. Don't be doing anything too extravagantly exercisey or whatever. Just sit and chill and, snooze a little if you want to. It's nice to see you on here live. Lovely to see you live. Joe says, I like this. Joe says, I'm feeling a little redundant having finished my Christmas cards. Yeah, Joe, I think I finished mine too, but I can guarantee you I'll have forgotten someone, or I will find a new friend. Like, I go networking every month. So I will find somebody who I want to connect with, or somebody who I think, actually, I really like that person. We just click. I'd like to send her a Christmas card or him a Christmas card. So I'm meeting new people all the time. I'm meeting new people on here all the time. Right. So I get new friends, I get new customers. People will put an order in the week before Christmas and I'll be like, customer, need to send them a thank you card. So, and a Christmas card. So you may get those last minute Christmas things. Now, I also have a fair that I'm going to, 2 fairs, in fact. So I will be selling stuff at my Christmas fairs. Now, I am going to be mainly selling my kits, my card kits. But I might sell some Christmas cards, I'm thinking, which means I might even deplete my stock even further and then I need some more. So today, we're talking about quick and easy Christmas cards. Okay, so let me get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. Let us look at, I'm going to switch you over. I'm going to put some lights on the subject. This is where I go very ghostly. Ooh. Let's switch me over here, and then I'm not ghostly anymore, and you're just seeing nice table. Okay, so this one's nice, but it's a bit fancy because you've got to do all this die cutting. See all these die cut pieces out here? You know, there's a lot of die cutting, or not a lot of die cutting, but there's a bit of die cutting on here that needs to be done. And I'm thinking I want to go even quicker and easier than that. So did I just drop something on the floor? No, I didn't. Okay, just checking. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So I'm thinking, how about if we just use some of this gorgeous stuff, right? We've got some new papers and we've got a new stamp set. Now, pink, I know you're thinking, Pip, you're doing Christmas cards. I like different colour Christmas cards. I like them not being, you know, just green and red and gold. And so I was very happy when the new framed and festive stamp set came along. So this is what we're using today. And it matches to, let me get these out, the beautiful papers from Stampin' Up. These are called framed florets papers, I think, or fitting florets. What are they called? Fitting florets designer series paper. Okay, so there's 4 of them, 5 of them. I've got 5. No, I've got 4. Hold on. There's the other 2. Oh yeah, then there's this one. Looks like this. They're all 12 by 12. I've just chopped them up. And then there's this one, which I've really chopped up. So this one's definitely Christmas to me. Yeah, it's got berries on it. It looks like mistletoe, kind of. So that's definitely Christmas. I think this one's quite Christmassy. I know it's got flowers on it, but they could be Christmas roses, is what I'm thinking. And they've got these little berries again, albeit in blue. And these little white hints of white. I think that's quite Christmas. That one, yeah, not so much. This one, on the other hand, again, it's kind of mistletoe-y. So I think that one could definitely be another Christmassy one. This one, not so much. This one could be, this gingham, that could definitely be kind of Christmassy. On the back, yeah, probably not so much. This one, again, green and blue with that pattern on it, could be Christmassy. And that one could be Christmassy. And they designed this paper specifically so that you could have Christmas options. See, like even on the back of this one, there's the soft succulent. Again, could be Christmassy. On the back of this one, it's pink, so probably not. But, you know, they designed it specifically so you could have options and that it would work for both stamp sets because, of course, there's the framed florets, which is that's the all occasions one. Yeah, that's the one we'll be doing for my Stampin' Chat in December. But these Christmas sentiments were designed to go with the same die set as that, and they're all Christmas. And so the paper was designed to go with that too, because Stampin' Up's clever like that. And they like to make things easy for little minds like my own that find it difficult to do a lot of things at once. So this is a great stamp set full of words, and it's only available while stocks last, as is the paper. Okay, so these papers are only available while stocks last during this sort of Christmassy season. And I've now got the lovely little embellishments that go with them. Where are they? Did I chuck them in there? Oh, where did I put them? No, there they are. So these are cute little, they're like spirals. Can you see they're all sort of cut into like spiral shapes? These are also only available while stocks last. Okay, so all these things, papers, stamp set, and these, only while stocks last. The other one is going into the new catalogue, which is here, but I can't show you. That's coming. That doesn't open for you guys until January. So, you know, there's no point in me banging on about it at the moment. But these are only available now. So this is why I need to tell you about them now. Okay. So I'm liking this pink and I'm liking this blue. This is Night of Navy with balmy blue and polished pink, just for those people who like to know the stuff. And I'm leaving just a really tiny border on 2 sides, which is not my normal style. But sometimes it's good to go outside normal, you know, push the boat out a little bit. And I love different layouts. And in fact, hopefully we'll be getting some more layout inspiration coming along. I'm partnering with my friend in the US, not Katina this time, another friend in the US, Julie. And we're doing some layouts together. So hopefully you'll see those soon. I've designed the layouts, and she's working with me on the how to put them into an image nice and easily. She's good at that stuff, so that helps. Now, this is just a tad too long. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm gonna have to do it this way because it's just, my pink is a tad too long, and it's going to annoy me and show over my card base. Oh. And that's hard to go through 2 layers, but you can do it if you're brutal. Okay, that's better now. I don't feel, now it's fine. Okay, hey Darlene, hi, I'm Monica, hi everybody. Ah, look at you all joining. That's fun. Okay, so now I've got my base with my nice neat edges, top and bottom, lovely, and just my little pink flash down the side. I'm going to decide which one of these I want to use. And I'm using any and all, like for some of them I will use stuff that we've, got, but I'm kind of using any and all shapes that you might have in your craft stash. Okay, because if it's a last minute card, you're not going to have time to be going off and die cutting and whatever. You're just going to want to stamp and go, right? So you're going to reach into your little bucket. You all know about my little bucket. If you don't know it, you're about to. Who doesn't know about my bucket? Who does not know about my little bucket of bits? Who has their own bucket of bits? If you've got your own bucket, let me know. Because I have what I call my little bucket of bits. And it is literally a little tub. So it's one of these. These are tub trugs, and they're available. If you go to my website and have a look at shop, Queen Pip recommends. These are not Stampin' Up products, but they're things that I recommend. They're available on Amazon. You get all different colours. Obviously, I've got purple and 2 lots of pink, actually. Got 2 lots of pink. There we go. But I had this red one that I got for Christmas. It was a Christmas retreat. It was their pillow gift one year. And so I still have I've got a green one somewhere as well. And anyway, in my little tub, Cheryl's got pink ones, of course you do. It's more than a little tub. I know it's a little flexible tub trug. But in here I keep all my little die cuts. So whenever you're die cutting something, die cut too would be my suggestion, especially of white things that you can put sentiments on, labels, words, images even, right? Anything that you use over and over and over again. These are my favorite labels, right? Look at all this. Well, that one's even been embossed. But like squares, circles, little label shapes or whatever. Cut a bunch, and then A, it speeds up your design work, and B, it just means that when you're making a card last minute and you need something to stick a label on, you've got one. And then what I do is I also have a whole bunch of these other other things in multiple colors. So out of here I pulled one of these, which I just happened to have punched previously. I could have pulled out a balmy blue one. Oh, that's the point. I could have got a balmy blue one in here. I forgot about that. So I've got balmy blue that size and shape. So I've got loads of ones that I could actually use, just because whenever I do one die cut, I try and do a couple. Or punches, if you do it punched, punch some hearts or whatever. Always do a couple, because then you can stick them in your tub, and they're always handy because you never know when you're going to need one. Okay, so I need this one, I think. Plus, these papers are so lovely. I don't really want to take up masses and masses of space with a label, but these are big words. These are big words, okay? So now, if you don't know how to put these together, you peel the stickers off of here and the backing off of here, and then you just pop these down here. I must do a short video on that, because that's one of the things I get asked a lot, is how do you put your stickers on the back of your stamps. There we go. And then I keep them in there so that they're all safe. I might need fa la 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 la, but we'll try with these to start off with, see how we go. Okay, so now I'm looking for a white label that's going to fit. See, so that's That would just fit there. That would fit. Or a slightly bigger one. That's definitely going to fit. So that one's going to fit, and I could even, that's the same, that's smaller. I could even layer it up if I wanted to on that, but that would, actually that doesn't look too bad. I was going to say that'll take a lot of space up, but actually that looks pretty cool. Quite like that. I was going to do pink, but actually I quite like that. I quite like it with blue. Oh, I don't know. Or it's a smaller label with pink. What do we think? Smaller label with pink? I think that might get a bit lost. What can I fit on that one? Oh, From Our Home to Yours works on that one. That's quite nice. I don't know. Maybe I like the pink. Give me your thoughts. Pink or blue? Pink or blue? Just put pink or blue in the comments. Either one will work. Because I could even do that one with a blue because I've got a blue. So either way I can do pink or blue. So what do we think? Pink or blue? Love a bit of interactive stamping. Blue, blue, blue. And that's from Cheryl, who loves pink. You're all going blue. I think blue. Jackie likes the pink. Jackie, you're allowed to like the pink. Joe says blue. Okay, I think we've got a forum for blue. Quorum, whatever we need. But I'm wondering if we do the small. Now I'm going to give you small or large. Small. Do you like it small? Or do you prefer large? That's the large one. This is the small one. Small, says Joe. Joe says small. Large, says Cheryl. Large, says June. Monica says pink and small. Large hides the lovely paper. Yeah, see, I'm thinking it hides the lovely paper too. I'm thinking small, and I might add a bit of festive stuff. I'm going to go small. Okay, this is quick and easy crafting, right? We have no time for real dilemmas. So let's do this one. So we're definitely going to fit From Our Home to Yours on there. Easy peasy. I'm going to go pink for my words. Hurrah! Because I can get pink in that way. And then this will go here. And I mean, to be honest, this doesn't even need to be a Christmas card. This could be a congratulations, right? From Our Home to Yours. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Nice. Let's put, now, if we're going to put little gold swirly bits on, I'm wondering if it needs a bit of ribbon. Bit of ribbon. Where's my gold ribbon? I've lost my gold ribbon. Oh, I know why. Because it came off my... This is the other thing I have. Okay, this is my bag. So I have my bucket, and then in here... Oh, dear, that's got stuck. It's got attached. Come on, out you come. Come down, come down, come down. In here, I have my bag. Oh, look, it got tangled up in the... It's got tangled up in the zip. Never mind. And in my bag, I have... lots of bits of ribbon. Some of them are current, some of them are not. But these are all offcuts. You know, when you get to the end of a actually, that wasn't. This big long piece here, that was on a present I got from Stampin' Up. It's huge. But like most of these are like offcuts at the end of a reel, you know, when you have a little bit left on the reel. Yeah, I just pull them off and I don't let them. Actually, I quite like the silver on that. That might be nice. Of course, then I can't use the gold. Oh, decisions. I might keep it out for later. Who knows? But yeah, so I have my pot of bits and then I have my offcuts of ribbon. And my offcuts of ribbon are great for when either I've run out of something and all I've got is left is an offcut, or if you just want to have a bit that you're just going to use, take away with you. So I'm thinking I could do like a swirly bit behind here. Do a bit of a swirl in this beautiful gold satin edged ribbon. So we get a little bit of ribbon, just a little bit, not a lot, poking out the back of that. And then we could finish off with a few gold and then it would kind of tie in. That's what I'm thinking. Yep. So I'm thinking a little bit of ribbon on here. Let's do that first. So I always use a dry glue for ribbon. I don't know about you, but I always use a dry glue. I've got stuff here that's shining. Let me take that away. That's better. So shine for ribbon, I don't like to use anything that's wet because it will gum up the ribbon. And it will also sometimes, like especially if you're doing it on the front of anything, it could show through. So I always do dry glue, and I love our seal. I know some people don't like our seal, but I love our seal because it makes my life so easy. And as long as you've got a little silicone mat, you know, like the ones we actually sell a silicone mat that's perfect for this. But for my recording, I have a big mat here when I'm doing my lives. So I have this big mat here. But you can do this just as much with the small silicone mat that we have. Which if you've not seen that, where is it? I just keep it right next to me for when I'm not using my big one. So when I don't have this one out, I have this one out. And this is just my little silicone mat, and I use it, and it just helps you run on your tape runner if it ever gets stuck. You just roll it on that. It works like a dream. Okay. Oh, I've got a bit croaky throat today. I had some vicious bug over the weekend, honestly. It was not good. And yeah, I had to, for the first time, I think ever, shows you how bad it was, I had to cancel my class. So I apologise to everyone who was supposed to come to Stampin' Chat at the weekend, because I went on for 5 minutes and went, I'm really, really sorry, but I can't actually physically stay here, because it was not a nice bug that I had. So I had to cancel it. But thankfully, everybody gets it on. They get their PDF and the video link, so they had that so they could work at their own pace. So that was good. Okay, so then that pops on here like so, which of course is exactly what we'll be doing at Christmas, because it falls the week before Christmas, and I know you guys, you're all going to be out doing stuff before Christmas. You're not going to want to be sitting in. The family's going to say, you've got to come and do mince pies or mulled wine or Christingle or, you know, whatever it is. Although that's normally on a Sunday, I know. So you're not going to be wanting to stay in and craft. So I have decided to do another online version. So for Stampin' Chat, you'll still get the crafty box in your hands. So you'll get that before Christmas. It'll go out in time for the 17th, and you'll get a like the box and the tutorial and the PDF and the video and everything. You'll get all of that, so you can just use it and just play with it whenever you're free, basically. That's exactly the same as it is normally, £25 including the box, the video, the tutorial, etc. We just don't have a Zoom, because I won't be there. I will be off out and about. I'll be off. It's my sister-in-law's birthday, so we'll be down there having our Christmas celebration and birthday celebration all in one as well. So normally I'd say no and I wouldn't go and I'd do my class, but I figure none of you guys are going to be out and about doing that. You're all going to be out and about. You're not going to want to do that either. So I said yes this time. Here we go. Now I could fit 3 of these on here, but I'm not going to. Am I? No, I'm going to put one over here just so it's a bit different. And so I've been gassing away making the card. I hope you've been following along. Yeah, so there you go. That's our first one. Nice, quick and easy. Small blue. It's a bit meant to, oh god, no, that's not good. Trying to just turn that down a smidgy because it's washing out all the blue. That's a bit better, isn't it? I think you can see the blue a bit better. Beverly says, what's the tool I'm using? This one. My favorite thing, or one of my favorite things. It is called a take your pick tool. I sell them in my shop, and if you're not in the UK, then you can grab it from any Stampin' Up demonstrator. So it's called Take Your Pick, and it has this end, which is putty, and you get an extra refill, and you just swivel this along and it just opens extra putty at this end. And then at this end you get a pokey, turn it, and you get a spatula, which is fab if you want to get anything off your card. Helps you leave the things off if maybe you made a mistake, especially at placement of embellishments and stuff. You can also use it for things like embossing paste or you know, mixing inks or stuff like that. And then on top of that, but wait, there's more. You also get a double-ended scoring tool as well, so a thick and a thin end scoring blade. So that's really handy, especially if you happen to have lost the one that came with your scoreboard. That's really good. And then you can buy additional things. So you can buy extra refills of the putty, so you can get more of that. And you can buy like this little end tool here, which screws on here instead of your putty. And it's got your little brush for getting things out of your dies. It's fantastic. One of my favourite things ever. I actually have several in different places. Okay, so card number 1. Right, next, let's go more Christmassy, shall we? Let's go more traditional Christmassy, shall we say? So here we have this beautiful paper, but I've decided this is Poppy Parade, and I've decided I don't want white berries, I want red berries. Or at least some of them I want to be red. So I've got my Poppy Parade alcohol marker. Okay, this is the light version, my Stampin' Blend. And I'm going to colour a couple of them in. Now it does take away the shading a little bit, but it does show through as well. So you don't lose all of it. So you'll see some of it still darker in places because of the shading underneath. So I could make like just this one here, or I could say, well, actually it's probably both of those, isn't it, if they're both on the same sort of stem thing coming up here. And now we've got like holly berries rather than mistletoe, and you can either do the whole thing or you can just do select ones. So I might just do this one. Now of course some of these are going to be hidden when I put my label on anyway. So I'm going to make sure that I only do the ones that I can really see. So I might just do this one as a random extra. But you can change the colour of all our DSP with either inks, like blending brushes or whatever, or using our alcohol tools, like our alcohol pens. So let's pop that on there now. See how that pops? Don't they just pop off the page like that? Beautiful. And now if I stick this one in here, we've got some white, we've got some red. It's a nice sort of mix going on. And this one will definitely fit Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas right in the middle, or 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. I might do 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. Yeah, or maybe Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I don't know. I like that one. Let's do this one. So this one I'm going to do in, you've guessed it, Poppy Parade. Because I just want it to match the berries really, and it's a bit Christmassy. You could do it in Evening Evergreen, that would be fine as well. That would match with the papers, or even Soft Succulent. There we go. So here we go. Make sure that's inking. Yep, lovely. Because it's a circle, I just have to make sure I get it roughly in the middle, and then I can move the circle around as I see fit. Now, you could add a little bit of other stamping to this if you wanted to, like if you've got like a little Christmas stamp set. I love this Christmas season stamp set because it's got little berries and stuff like that. So you could add a little bit if you want to. I'm not going to. I think this one's fine on its own because these are supposed to be quick. I am going to add a little tiny piece of gold to the back of that. That will just poke out nicely at the back and the side, like so. So I'll pop that on there again, just a smidge this time. Or you could use white if you wanted to, but I want to use those lovely gem things. What are they called? Embellishments. I don't know. Twinkly things. There we go. Pop that across there. dimensionals again. What do you think so far? Don't say rubbish. No, but I mean quick, right? These are not, I mean, okay, I've not die cut these rings, circles even, not rings. But, you know, if you've got the pot on the go, then you should have some of these on the go anyway. But apart from that, these are pretty quick and easy cards, especially if you have a stash of card bases. And that's my third tip of the day. So my third tip of the day is always have a stash of card bases. I have them right in front of me. You know, right in front of me whenever I'm designing. But you could have them in a drawer. You could have them with your cardstock. Wherever you have them, have a stash of card bases ready to go. Oh, I didn't stick this down. Because that way, again, quick and easy card making, right? That's what I'm all about. You can see the dots see where I've coloured it, the ink's come through. So you can't do it if it's going to show on the inside. But as long as you're going to stick it down like I am, it'll be fine. Okay, there we go. So tip 3, and I sent these tips out, quite a lot of these tips out, I think, to my new card makers last week. Some of these at least. Was about having stuff organised, putting your papers into packets or out of sunlight so they don't fade, having them stashed where you can find them easily. You know, I love little tips and things like this that will really help people when they're trying to make cards. Because sometimes you don't, like, you get a little bit of inspiration, but you haven't got a lot and you haven't got much time. I mean, none of us have got a lot of time, right? So, oh, I might go a bit wild. Should I go a bit more wild? Kind of like it like that, but I might add another couple over here. I might tuck one under there. There we go. So, you know, if you don't have a lot of time, then if you set these things up in advance, like cutting 2 of your labels, then it just makes it quicker when you come to make a really last minute Christmas card, right? So there we go. So that is that with its lovely little gold shiny things. That's all right, isn't it? I'm missing all the thumbs up because I can't get thumbs up on YouTube, but you can, I don't know if you can like my video on YouTube, or maybe you can, but I can't see it. I don't know. But I'm used to seeing all the likes and things going up on Facebook. But hey, hey, if you're on Facebook, give me a love or a heart. So, oh, thank you. There you go. Now I can see them. That's brilliant. I know I'm self-centered and I just like to know that you're liking it. But I do like to know that you're liking it. I really do. I want you to be enjoying it. So these are 2 really quick, very simple, very different. This is much more modern. This is much more traditional. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do a blue one here. Here we go. Now this one I've decided I'm going to use the frames that come with the dies. Okay, so the framed florets dies, this one. Thanks. See, that's even better. Oh, good morning from Clitheroe. Hello. That's nice. Good morning or good afternoon. Jackie says she's always got a stash of bases and die cut greeting labels ready for use. Yep. Nola says, I never knew you could buy refills. Oh, for the take your pick tool. Yes, absolutely. And then Cheryl says she stores her card bases in the old wooden stamp cases by colour family. Nice. Yes, that's also good. I've done that before now with my cuts, you know, my layers, my mats and layers. I've never thought of doing it with my actual card bases. That's a good one. Thank you. Like that. Okay, so these are the dies that go with the fitting florets, whatever it's called. Framed florets. This one. Framed florets. Okay. Framed florets. This is the all occasions one. And this is the one that's in a bundle with this. This is called Take Your Pick. Take Your Pick, and it's available from me through my through my online store. So if you want to go and have a look for that, just hop on over to my store here, going down the bottom of the screen here. Oh no, down here, there. and then just type in the search, take your pick, and you'll find it. And then if you're not in my country, you can choose a different country from the top. Okay, so this is the die set that goes with those stamps. And they cut out a whole bunch of beautiful frames and ovals and all different kind of shapes. And we'll be using these more when we do my Stampin' Chat class, okay? Because I do love a frame that fits with stuff. Although some of them will be non-framed, but I do love a frame. And I did some the other week. You've probably seen that video where I did another YouTube with looking at all the frames. However, where is it? Let me show you one of them that's cut out. Here we go. So that's like how you can do a frame, like in those. Okay, and we did this one. Do you remember this? Yeah. And we did this one. These are not the cards that I'm going to be doing for my class. These are different. And we did this one. Although they might be quite similar. Some of them will be similar. But yeah, so that's the like the main bundle. But this oval that you cut out from the middle of that big oval frame, this is what fits these in. So let me get the big one out of here. Here we go. See, look, may this season be filled with peace and joy. Fits beautifully on there. Now you can add flowers if you want to, because the flowers in the stamp set could be, you know, these sort of Christmassy flowers. But you don't have to. You can just have it on its own. So again, my quick and easy cards, I'm doing quick and easy stamping, and we're going to do quick and easy. So I'm cutting a whole bunch of ovals out, adding them to my stash now. So now I've got circles, ovals, squares. I've got squares, you know, rectangles, all kinds of different things. This time I've decided we are going to have an oval. And I think with all of this lovely white stuff around it, that is going to look nice in there. I'm going to do it in Night of Navy because that's the other ink that matches with this dark blue. And I want to go white with this one. So I'm thinking I might even put a bit of this silver mesh for, behind, because the white and silver just looks, doesn't that look just yummy? That looks nice. I do like that. Or I might just tie it in a knot and add a piece at the bottom here, because there's something about this mesh, either in a knot or maybe a bow. Oh, could I get a bow out of it despite its churned up appearance? I probably could. This stuff is fantastic for tying bows, and it's in the main catalogue, so it's not going anywhere soon, which is good. Oh, look at that. See, that looks okay. And then we just need to open this bit out a bit because it's got a bit stuck where it's been in my spares bag. There we go. See, I like it, although it's hiding too much of the card now. I feel no, it's hiding too much of the card. Okay, we're going to go. We're going to go back to white. I'm going to go back to my original thought, which was white. What have I done with my white ribbon? Now, you saw it a minute ago. There it is. So I'm going to put some of this behind there. I think that's better. Okay, see, design changes. So I'm going to, again, use my dry, because dry seal is better for ribbon than any wet glue. We'll go central with this as well. These are all very centrally placed today. All these layouts are very central. So I would love it for you to do a layout and show me your version. In fact, I'm going to take, I'm going to be a bit radical and take this up here. I'm going to bring it back around here. And then back around here, we're going to have a little bit of an offset going on. Oh, I love to change up a design on the fly. But I would love to see your versions of these cards over in my Card Making for Beginners group. It's called Card Making for Beginners and Beyond. If you're a beginner, it's a fantastic group for you to come into and just to like hang out and learn a few bits. If you really, 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 really want to like get your card making going as fast as you possibly can, and you know, really move up from beginner card maker to become a master and a confident card maker, then you need to join my card making for beginners. Card making for beginners. Card making know-how membership. That's the one. Card making know-how membership, which the doors are now open. Hurrah! So you can check that out. Cardmakingknowhow.com. Very easy. Just here. If you hop on there, you can see it's a monthly subscription or a 3 monthly subscription, and you get to go through all of the courses that I've designed. I've designed a lot of courses to help you move from beginner to confident card maker in 4 easy steps. How easy is that? There's courses within the steps, obviously, but you know, so it teaches you everything from inks and cardstock and paper and ribbon and embellishments and design layouts and how to make your own design layouts and how to learn what your design style is and how to use all the different types of inks and how to use watercolor and how to use alcohol inks and die cutting machines and you know, just so much. Heat embossing, all the techniques, everything you might want to know. It's all there in the cardmakingknowhow.com. So you can hop over and join us over there. That would be lovely. However, you can also just hang out in my group, which is fine. I do a bit of teaching in there too. So, you know, it works all the places. So I want white. So I'm either going to go, where are my iridescent ones? I'm going to go with, if I can find them. I've moved them. I don't know what I've done with them. I've lost my iridescent, but I'll have to start a new packet. I love my iridescent pearls. But I have definitely lost them somewhere. Oh, maybe I'll just do plain white. No, that's a bit boring. It's Christmas after all. It needs to be sparkly. Oh, I have so many of these things. Right, I'm going to just open these. Here we go. So I could do silver, but I want to keep with the white, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to open some more iridescent because although I like the plain pearls, apart from the ones I've coloured, obviously, the iridescent ones are fab. So let's just open that. If there's anyone here from the membership, I don't know if there's anyone here from the membership at the moment, but if there's anyone here from the membership and you want to give it a shout out, please do. Or anyone who's been in the membership and come back out of the membership or whatever, because you don't have to stay in it forever. That's the thing. It's not a you must be with me forever. It's a jump in, learn your craft, and then you can go your separate way if you want to, or you can stay for the community and all the fun and ongoing stuff if you want to too, but you don't have to. So now I'm going to be like a bit OCD and just do some nice little, follow the curve of the, oh no, that one didn't follow the curve. Follow the curve of the oval here. That's a little bit better. Okay, and then the same at the bottom, because I like that. I like that you can just follow it round. In fact, that one's a bit better. This one's not so good. It's a bit sharp. Oh, come on, Pip. That's a bit better. That looks straight. Why is that looking straight? I don't want that to look straight. Oops. Turn over, come on. Oh, turn over. Turn over. Don't get stuck. I'm now chasing a piece of plastic. There we go. That's what I wanted, because you got stuck on there. Yeah, the top ones are definitely better. See, now I'm just going to get annoyed. So I'm going to have to get my spatula out. Okay. And see, this helps you move your, it only needs a smidge. It doesn't need a massive amount of movement. It just needs a little smidge to be perfecto. There we go. I'm a bit OCD about things like that. Right, there we go. So that's a bit better now. That looks good. There, my iridescent pearls. Nice, done. Thank you. Oh, June's on. Hi, June. Oh, of course, I saw you earlier. Hello. Oh, thank you. Excellent. And Joe as well. You don't try to run before you can walk. Yes, exactly. Yes, because then you just end up wasting money. That's the thing. You just end up wasting money, and you know we don't want to do that. So I'm going to offset this one here just because I've got this double action going on here with the bow thing, not the bow but the ribbon, if you know what I mean. But yes, and the thing is that you can learn, and you know you start off with the basics. And then as you advance, you go through advanced design, which is coming up soon. Oh, I've got some exciting news for the members, but I can't tell you that here. So yeah, we've got advanced design and, you know, fun folds, lots of complicated folds, lots of different things coming. This month we're talking craft, not as in how to craft, but craft as in craft card. So KRAFT, the differences between craft and normal card and what they are, why they're different, how they make it different, you know, how it's actually made. So that's why it looks different, feels different, etc., etc. So we're doing all of that kind of jazz over there in the membership. So that's a lot of fun. Okay. And then how to get the best out of stuff, right? You know that, like, you might know that this stuff's different, but how do you get the best out of it? Okay, so that's 3. Last one, we're going to do, I quite like that one with the white. So this one, I've just got a strip and I've gone top to bottom, okay, with this strips. This is going to be the simplest layout possible. But then I want to add something in another colour. So I'm thinking, do I have a red one or an evening evergreen? Let's get my pot out. What have I got in here? I don't know that I have got an evening evergreen anything actually. Soft sage. What's this? Oh, a soft succulent. There we go. I always call it soft sage. It's soft succulent. That would be nice. That would work. That one and that one. That's lovely, isn't it? Kind of manly. Like that. That is actually from the He's the Man's die set. I know these things. You don't have to know all this stuff. I just know that. No, that's not going to fit. I think I told you I was going to need the fa la 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 la, didn't I, or whatever it is. Noel. We could just call it Noel or Merry Christmas. Let's see which ones we want to use out of here. I think the fa la 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 would fit. Yes. And I think the Merry Christmas will definitely be handy. So let's get those out so I know what I'm stamping. Let's do fa la 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 la. And this one can go here. Take that out like so. There we go. And then we've got the Merry Christmas one. Peel that off. Merry Christmas. Here it is. Sometimes the hardest thing is finding them on the actual sheet of paper, but thankfully I've got rid of a lot, so I now know which way up this is. And then tap that down there, that down there, like so. Hopefully that says Merry Christmas. There we go. Hurrah. Okay. So Evening Evergreen is coming out. Ooh. Just have to get that off my shelf. So we'll do Evening Evergreen for this one. And we'll just do this straight onto the soft succulent, because it's nice when you can do a dark onto a light, like so. Ta-da! It's almost straight, but it'll do. And then I will do the Merry Christmas onto just a piece of white. Like I always have these strips little strips left over when I cut my cardstock, because I always cut my cardstock. Oh, tip number 4, always cut your cardstock. Like if you're going to cut one piece, cut 4. So if you're going to cut one piece out, cut 4 pieces out, and then you've always got 4. Let's turn that back up again, because now we haven't got blue. We can go back a bit brighter. It's a bit better. So you can always do like 4 pieces out of a sheet of cardstock, and then that gives you the 4 layers. And then if you do 4 layers of the small white size, you always get strips like this left as offcuts, which is fab. Now, if you prefer using a cutting machine, then not a cutting machine, a trimmer, then you can do that too on here. This is quite sad. I think I managed to get that fairly straight. Fairly straight, kind of straight. There we go. How's that looking? I'm going to end up doing it by hand. But I'm trying to do it by machine, because I know lots of you don't like doing it by hand. I'll do that. How's that? Oh, that's not bad. That's looking pretty good. Okay. There we go. So now we've got Merry Christmas. La 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 la. Merry Christmas and some papers. So this is really quick and easy. But that's the whole point of this, isn't it? We're doing fast, last minute, simple Christmas cards that you can send to people. Now, if anyone gets one of these cards in the post from me, just saying, it'll be because I made them on this Facebook Live, not because I've forgotten you as a customer. Okay, just want to put that out there, because otherwise I know what's going to happen. Someone's going to say, but Pip, did you forget me because I got one of your last minute cards? I'll be like, no, I specifically chose it for you because I know you like simple cards. Okay. Oh, Alison's in. Hello, Alison. Nice to see you here, honey. We're just coming to the end, but I'm going to show you the thing, and then we've got to give away one of these anyway. So, one of you is going to get one of these in the post anyway, but not as your Christmas card. You're just going to get it for being fabulous and awesome and being on here. So that's our little edge. And again, you could colour them if you wanted to. You don't have to leave them white, but I'm going to leave them white for this purpose. We're going to load up our soft succulent. I keep calling it soft sage, but it's soft succulent. There we go. Dimensionals. My hands are now finally warm. I'm going to take my gloves off. It's taken a while. There we go. Alrighty. So, fa la 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 la. You can choose where you want to put that, so that you've got a nice edge. And then I want to hang my Merry Christmas. Oh, I could say Merry Christmas. No, I'm going to hang my Merry Christmas off the end of this, like so. So it's part on, part off. So mainly, I'm going to put glue along here. And then at this end, I'm going to put just a tiny dimensional. Oh, there's my little dimensionals. So that if it comes into contact at the bottom, it will stick, if you know what I mean. But the rest of it's going to be glued on. And I'm going to turn it upside down to do this. Shock horror, I know. But it helps me focus where I want it to be. There we go. So now if I turn it the right way up, it should be straight. There we go. Like so. Another tip, turn it upside down if you're not sure. Just sometimes it helps. And then back out with these lovely gold sparkly things, because otherwise it's looking a little bit plain. And they're flat. I like these because they're flat. So, you're going to get them tucked under there. There we go. That'll do, I think. Because they'll go in the post nicely because they're flat. They don't stick up too much. I like that. So there we go. That is 4 quick and easy last minute Christmas cards. Oops, can't see. If you haven't got time to be all fancy, You just need a last minute Christmas card because somebody's rocked up and you've forgotten to send them a Christmas card, or you get one in the post from them and you're like, oh, I didn't send them one. Now you have 4 lovely Christmas cards that you can send them. Well, not obviously you wouldn't send 4, you'd send 1, right? But you've got 4 that you can choose from to send out as quick Christmas cards. So what do you think? You love them all, but the red is stunning, says Jo. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have to say it's very bright and breezy, isn't it? It's like real in your face. Love these simple Christmas cards. Beautiful. Thank you. You're very traditional. You like my style. Cool. That's nice. Number 4 is your favorite, this one. Seems like everyone's traditional today. Oh no, number 4. That means that might be this one. This white one. I like this white one very much. I like them a lot. All Manx so different. Or they are all so different. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Alison. Cool. Well, I'm glad you like them. So who wants to get one? That's the question. Me. Do you want to get one? Oh, thank you. That's very kind. They're unique. That's very kind. Monica says, thanks for the inspiration. And you like the blue one. Excellent. Cool. Well, let's go and have a look and see who we're going to give one of these away to. So, as if you've not been here before, I will share my screen and I'm going to share my giveaway screen. And it's really simple. It just picks anyone who's done a comment. So I'll just sit here for a while, have a sip of tea. If you want to comment, now's your time. And you could just say hi, just, whatever. You can be on YouTube, you can be on the Facebook group, doesn't matter. Just say hello. And whoever comments, then you're going to be in with the draw. So make some last minute Christmas cards. This is what we're doing now. Okay, just in case you didn't know. I'm going to start collecting comments. Dun, dun, dun. We've got 13 unique people who've commented. Love that. And we're going to do a draw. Are you ready? Here we go. Dun, dun. Oh, I should stop singing because that gives that. Oh, no, I commented. If I win, that's not a good thing. So, June's won. Congratulations. I love how it's pink. I love that. Cool. So, June, you are our winner. And I will be sending you a card in the post. Oh, let's get rid of that. That's really bright now. It's really bright on your faces, on my face. See, I look like a ghost when I got those on. That's why I don't have my face showing. Because if I did, you'd just have this like really white spotlighted thing. So, June, I will send you one. Tell me which one's your favourite, and I'll pop one in the post. So, because you like them all, so you let me know which one you prefer, and I will pop one in the post for you. So, next week, what am I doing next week? I've got it all planned. Oh, next week we're going to be looking at. No, I've forgotten. Next week. Oh, yes. It's all right. I just had to look at my list on my wall. Next week, we're looking at gnomes. And the reason why we're looking at gnomes is because next week is my Suite of Possibilities with the gorgeous Katina Martinez. So you'll be getting double inspiration from me and Katina next week. And we have some exciting news. So, yeah, we'll be sharing all the exciting news with you next week. And then we are going to be talking about our paper party as well. So Stampin' Up have slightly thrown us a little bit in that they've changed the dates of the catalogues next year. Shock horror. The first one I did. Oh, the pink one. Excellent. I will keep that aside for you. Thank you, Jean. So they've changed the dates of the catalogues a little bit like next year. So we had to rearrange all the dates that we'd already planned for Paper Party. We had to shift them around a bit. So we've shifted them around a bit, and we will be sharing the dates with you soon. So if you have signed up for Paper Party in the past, or you have shown an interest in any of my online retreats or classes, then you will get the information. If you would like the information, then please you can go on to my website under events, and you can look under retreats, and then you can sign up there for retreat information, and you'll receive all my retreat information, whether it's online or in person, for next year. And yes, we have the dates for everything next year. So I will be doing you a calendar. Okay, for those people who've signed up for retreat, I will be doing you a calendar with all the dates on them, so you know when they all are, paper party, in-person retreats, because they're the two different retreats I do. One's online 3 times a year, one's in person 4 times a year. So yeah, if you want to join in with that and that fun, then you can. So I'm so excited to be telling you all about the new stuff that we're going to be doing next year. It's going to be fantastic, but we still have this year to go. So if you're interested in the framed florets, the framed florets, this one, and you want to do some kind of all occasions, not Christmas. We won't be doing Christmas. We will be using the same papers as long as it hasn't sold out by then. And we'll be using these stamps. You need the stamps and the dies yourself. I'll just be sending you out a pack of goodies, which may or may not contain the papers, the embellishments, maybe some ribbon, that kind of stuff, and the cardstock and everything you need to make the cards that I designed for you. And then you can sign up for that again under events, look at my classes list, book a class, come along to Stampin' Chat in December. It's all ready for you to book in now. So there you go. That's it from me. I will be here next week with gnomes. Cannot wait. And yeah, I hope that you have taken something out from today, and that maybe you'll get a little bit less stressed about some last minute card making that you might need to make this Christmas, and realize that actually you can make some lovely cards with just some simple words and some nice paper. Because that, at the end of the day, that is exactly what these are, right? They're just simple words and nice paper. You don't need, I mean, obviously, if you want to buy lots of fancy stuff, go ahead and buy lots of fancy stuff, but you don't actually need it all. Not if you're in a rush anyway. If you want to take time over it, then, take your time over it. But if you just need a quick and easy Christmas card, then you can do that with just some nice paper and some words. So I hope you've enjoyed today's class, tutorial, whatever you want to call it. Thank you. Thank you, F. Levin. That's really kind of you to say that. And thank you, Nola. You like the red one really well, really much, a lot. That's good. Right. Okay. So I will see you next week. Have fun until then. Happy crafting. And yeah, let me know how you get on. I'd love to see your cards over in our Facebook group. Take care for now. Bye-bye.